Yo gamers, what's up? It's YapDemon12 here. And I'm sure some of you were thinking I wasn't going to upload today or I didn't have anything to yap about anymore. You're right. That's why I'm doing a pure fiction video. But yeah, pure fiction. The mode is, kind of a new format now with like the boss. And they're changing up the point system, I think, next update. I don't know if that's revealed yet, but or maybe it's the one after. I don't know. Anyways, they're mixing up the mode in this variety of in terms of what enemies we fight and the buffs that we have, right? This is the first time that we've gotten this buff for follow-up attacks, right? And so I just wanted to talk about the mode and take you through the run, how I did it as a free-to-play, and how you may be able to do it as well if you are struggling on this mode, because I hear a lot that people struggle on these modes. I never really thought they were that hard. Once you get your account to a certain level of investment, you can basically clear everything. Pure Fiction is a little different because you do need AoE, but there are some tricks you can normally do to get around the buffs and like still get full points, right? And that's what I have done here. Now, as you see, I do have Jing Yuan in the second half, right? That's just because I have him and he's a better matchup for that side, and I was able to actually reach max points. So we're gonna enter Pure Fiction here, and look, this is gonna be a weird video because I'm gonna be eating in the middle of this video. All right, I'm gonna say that right now. Bro, if I didn't say that, I know somebody's gonna be like, "What is bro doing? Is he actually eating in the middle of the video?" Yes, I am. I get some criticisms from certain people. Oh, it's on auto mode. About certain things that like I do and how I talk too much and all that stuff. It's whatever. I just thought it'd be funny if I got this video out late and then it's just like me eating. But besides that, yeah. The first half, if you didn't see, I actually picked the ultimate damage, counts as follow-up damage for the current stage buff, right? I'll show it at the end. But that's what I used, and I'm using a team combined of Shuihi, Jingliu, Bronya, and Pella, right? And the reason for this is because Shuihi needs to be there in order to snipe some kills if Jingliu doesn't get a kill, right? And that's why she's there. And the Quantum Break for the deer boss fight, right? And so I just run it normally, where Jingliu is focusing down the main target, like it's gonna be the elite, right? And then her ult will count as follow-up, which will therefore do damage to the enemy team, right? Right there, as you've seen right there. And that actually allows me to get a decent high enough score to where I can have the second team carry, right? So this would be a perfect example for if somebody didn't have, oh god, what? Like AoE character, they only had one AoE character, like they had Herta, right? That's all they've got. Or they've got Himiko, that's all they got. Well, everyone has Herta, but let's just say somebody only has Himiko, or sorry, doesn't have Himiko, they only have Herta. And so they can only use Herta in the first half, right? For example, and as you saw there, Shuihi has her own follow-up. Whenever that's triggered, it will count towards the buff as well. So she'll help there. But yes, one person only has Herta, they're fine on this first half, and they're not doing so well in the second half. Maybe this will help you figure it out, but you're going to want to pick a buff tailored to your team, right? Like this one, I picked a buff tailored to my team, being that my team is not AoE, right? Or not follow-up. I mean, Shuihi has a follow-up, but you get what I'm saying, right? I picked one that would work well with my ideal team, right? And that one was, in fact, the... Okay, I messed up there, the skill point efficiency. That's because the auto mode, like, loves auto-casting skill on pull-up. But I picked the ult damage buff, so that, of course, I would be able to get more points because Jingliu would actually proc it and get more kills, right? If I didn't pick the ultimate damage buff, probably would not get enough points for the other half to secure it, right? But really, the trick of Pure Fiction is to play around the buffs and see what you are able to do, right? Because a lot of people will get hung up on, oh, they don't have this, and so I can't do this. It's like, no, you can. You just gotta, either improve your builds or toy with the buffs, right? Because that's what I've done to clear everything. Like even the last one, the DOT one, right? That one, many people probably, assuming you didn't summon for like DOT, like so you don't have Coffee, you don't have Black Swan, many people probably struggled on that one or should have didn't beat it, right? I was able to beat it with like a level 50 Herta or something like that, just for having her force proc the DOT, right? Or force proc the DOT application onto the enemy. and so I was able to again beat it because of that, not because of my, you know, account having DOT characters, because I don't have any DOT characters level, right? I've got 0 nihility level except for like Gwenifin, and that's for, well, if you've been watching my recent videos, you know who, right? I only recently leveled Gwenifin, so I've got 0 DOT characters invested. Only Pella is my only nihility character, right? And so she's not really ideal for a, you know, DOT stage. Also, this run isn't going as good as before, but that's fine. Not a big deal. Goodbye. This piece is good. Man. I will say rip Boza for Pella. Now, one trick here is that you never really want to aim at the boss because most players can't kill the boss, right? And so it's better to actually aim for the like side enemies once you can kill, because it's gonna net you more points, right? Now, I don't always do this because I ego challenge with Jingliu, but that's probably what you should do, right? Especially if you are struggling at all, right? You want to get as many points as possible, so do whatever you can to get more points, right? Whether that's not attacking the boss or whatever it is, right? This is okay. So as you see here, I don't have many. I've only got Jingliu's turn left, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead and ult so I can force any transformation and try to get a couple more kills here. Not as good as my previous run, but that's not the point of the video, right? One more kill, 23k, not bad. Now for the mid Yuan side. So my Jing Yuan, complete free-to-play, light cone, mid-gear, you know, all the terrible stuff. We actually got really good RNG here, having having Topaz be the starter, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead and skill here. It's not necessary, right? It's probably better I didn't, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Of course, roommate ult, so we'll get the free damage up. Yeah, if you can actually proc the buff, right, it does a lot of damage and will wipe out a whole floor. Like so. Right? One dude left, it does actually wipe him out, so that's really good. Do I skill with Topaz here? I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I probably shouldn't, but yeah, that won't get the Lightning Lord turn advanced. We'll punch you because you'll probably give me energy. And I don't know what to do here, so we'll basic. That's not gonna kill. He gets energy, not a big deal. He's dead, that's good. I'm gonna retarget Topaz's skill here, because I want to make sure I get the kill, just so I can get another enemy in the turn, right? Yuan's gonna hit him with the Lightning Lord. This is gonna hopefully pop. No, okay. I was hoping it would go into the boss, but it's fine. Yeah, these enemies have a bit more health. Here we are on the boss phase, right? Now this one gets really annoying for multiple reasons. So it's roommate catches up, so I have to, you know, be worried on skill points. But then also they start acting a lot. These enemies have a stupid amount of actions because the boss will turn advance them into the turn, right? And I honestly hate it. It's so annoying. At least we're getting okay RNG with Japard here. Gonna basic with Topaz just so I save skill points. Right. We got multiple procs there, so we're getting a bunch of damage in. Oh, I should hit 40k. It's looking a bit rough, not gonna lie. G1 is gonna get his ultimate here, right? They all turn advanced. Not cool. Not starting to turn with the ult. We're just gonna go ahead and skill here because I do want to get the extra damage in. Multiple kills. We're gonna, you know, clear them out just like that. Easy. And this is gonna lower the defense. Gonna do a ton of damage. It's gonna clear them all out. Got ult here. Alright, score's going up now. You can see it going all the way up. We're getting there. And follow-up's gonna stack that buff. Nice. He died, so it's gonna all hit the new wave. Boom. Boom. Massive clear. Almost dead too. We got like, I think, is it just E3? I think just E3. That's a pretty good run. Again, the second half like always carried. Like I don't have the team for the first half. Just is what it is. I basic that. Topaz has her thing. We're just gonna go ahead and follow up there. Use your skill. Oh wait, I might not actually do it. Oh. Wait, they'll have to hit Topaz. Okay, perfect. But to see, like, I just realized I might not actually do it because the cycle's about to be over. Can I possibly trigger a follow-up from Topaz here and this clears it? Yes. There. Oh. Wow. I still got an. Oh. We actually got. Okay. Wow. That was incredibly close. I was not expecting that. But there you go. I did actually full clear points again. Worse than my previous score, but that just shows you that it is doable at a free-to-play level, right? Without full AoE characters. If you want to see the builds, here they are. Here's my Jingliu. Jingliu build is really good. I got E0, right? It's your generic stats, nothing crazy. Well, okay, kind of crazy, but it is what it is. Bronya, obviously signature light cone. I've got not the best investment on her traces. I can do a lot better here. And I've got speed boots with Neil, right? No Eidolons. And then there's her stats. Again, could be a lot better. Pella is actually currently on her future build for a future character. Yeah, you guys know who it is. Nothing special. She does have really high speed. I probably want more speed, but that's just because I'm going to go crazy with that future character. That's just what it is. But yeah, more speed the better for that specific character. Shuei's on your standard build, right? Speed boots. I got a break rope and attack orb, right? Again, my substats for her are not the best, but it is on 4-piece quantum. And then here's again what the stats look like. Using Follow the Aeon, the free-to-play light cone from the Herder shop. Easy as that. Jingyuan, I'm using his best free-to-play option, the Breakfast Light Cone, just because I'm not a BP spender, right? Again, complete free-to-play. And here's the build. Again, he's solid. I do have a max level invested because he was my first 5-star, right? I'm a huge fan of the character. And then he's on the 4-piece of the follow-up attack set, and he's E0 because I don't summon for Eidolons unless your name is Rune Mei, but we'll get there. Topaz is E0, of course. She's also on the 4-piece follow-up and max trace investment because I want her to do damage, right? That's why. Obviously, I've got her, not obviously, I've got her light cone just because I got lucky, right? And then here's the build. This build is significantly better than Jingyuan's build, and in fact, I have a version of it where it goes up to 100 crit rate and a bit more crit damage. And that's, I have to take his relics away from him to get that one done, but yeah, pretty good Topaz build, all things considered. Very, very powerful for this mode, considering all of her attacks are follow-ups, right? Rune Mei build is very good. I'm very happy with it. I do have her max invested for everything that matters. I would actually want break effect on the boots. I haven't got lucky enough to get break on the boots, but everything else, really good build. She is E1 because I'm a fiend for Rune Mei. And yeah, here's the stats. Stat line looks crazy for Rune Mei, having the high HP and high defense with basically only break goes crazy. And then we've got a little effect res, so that's pretty nice. And then the Japard I use, I actually got really lucky when re-rolling. He is fast enough to solo sustain while still having a good amount of defense. And he's on full 4-piece and 2-piece everything. I actually need to upgrade his relics because I gave him new stuff, right? I just got this stuff the other day. It was rolling pretty well, all things considered, right? Decent amount of effect res. Obviously, I want more, but you get what the build is. It's pretty nice. So, yeah, again, it's what I've been saying this whole time. You want to pick a buff tailored to your team and try to run as many kill characters as possible, like always, and AoE characters as possible. Because the main thing with Pure Fiction is that there are a variety of builds that work, like ER or Gen T, or even like Break Effect MC for AoE clearing, you know, fire weak enemies. And the Break Effect MC works best with Rune Mei because the speed buff, on top of the fact that you get increased damage, you know, from Rune Mei's break buffing and all that stuff. So if you do have any of these unique builds, like Break MC, for example, or DPS Locha, you'll have an easier time getting through some of this, right? Or maybe you want to rebuild your characters for the specific matchup, right? But the key thing is try to play into the buff. For this buff, again, I picked one that worked better with my team. Ultimate counts as follow-up attack damage here for this specifically. And then I chose follow-up attack damage increase for Jingyu Wan's because that was going to be way more impactful for his character and his team. Right. This one is I haven't really tested out with. I don't know how good it would be. Maybe on a team that does more or less follow-ups, so like, or maybe more follow-ups, like Herta Himiko, right? That combo. Maybe you want this one instead for actions. I'm not really sure. Or you know what? Maybe this one could actually make use of it as well, right? Every time you hit a follow-up, everybody gets action advanced. This one could actually be better for this team, right? The only problem with that is, again, I wouldn't benefit from the ult damage of Jing Liu being so high, right? So, yeah, that's about it. Again, I don't have any problems with this mode. I know some people do. Maybe this video of me running through it helps you. Maybe it doesn't. I don't really know. I just wanted to say that Pure Fiction's been updated. It's alright. I didn't really struggle with it. So, yeah, tell me what your thoughts down below, and I'll see you next time.